More people from different communities can now experience contemporary art when public spaces like MRTs, HDBs and malls in Singapore become the canvases for over 100 artworks from local and international artists. Bahajjaj checks out what's on offer at this year's Singapore Biennale.
Once a site of learning since the 1950s, the old Raffles Girls' School building is used to display artworks that showcase knowledge exchange. These include things like foreign craft, science and nature. And over at one of Singapore's earliest public housing estates in the 1960s, shophouses at Tanglin Halt are transformed to show how global art like Hong Kong films were once consumed by local communities. These are some of the 5 key locations that bring together local artists and those from around the world.
The distinction that Singapore Biennale has is the great city of Singapore itself, which makes it very global, but also with the possibility of holding very local stories. And so this edition of the Biennale really attempts to bridge this, and as a result, find ways to build unity through the discussions that can emerge through the artworks.
And this well-known place in Singapore, frequented by the Filipino community, joins that discussion. Artworks in the area show how new international groups emerge from things like immigration and trade, and how this can produce unique experiences. This includes an adjacent work that references Singapore's first polar bear born in captivity.
What we want them to come away with is probably to get a sense of what this polar bear born in exile might feel as it traverses back and forth in its constructed environment. Is it thinking of Singapore, or is it thinking of the Arctic? And we want them to think about maybe a sense of what it means to live in different states of time.
The Biennale, titled Pure Intention, asks a simple question of how do we live meaningfully within systems designed to be efficient. So the artworks in this Biennale, they tend to observe, they resist and sometimes quietly comply, but together they reveal how planning and unpredictability, or the collective and the personal, are not opposites. In fact, they are intertwining forces that shape everyday life.
Artworks will also be held at places like Singapore Art Museum and the National Gallery, Singapore. The Singapore Biennale begins end October and will go on for 5 months.